I was a Frenchman. I was an Italian. Like, mad stereotypical. We're like, I'm running with the flag, and I hear someone being like, "Mamma mia!" Like people like
I'm
fighting.
fucking dying because Joey's in like the middle of this 19 or not even 1800s war, and then Joey fires a shot. And he's like, "Oh, retreat!" And he comes back, and it takes him 30 seconds to fucking reload one shot. Yo, what up?
Yo.
It's crazy, man.
Back.
Let's skip 5 years, bro. 5 years.
Yeah, this is no mumbo jumbo.
250 episodes.
That's
we
wild.
made it. I'm just happy we're still alive. That's one of the
We're all
cool
still
things.
friends.
We could have died 2020.
We started this in the middle of a pandemic, so that was already kind of not looking so hot.
I was literally gonna say one of us could have moved.
Yeah.
but
But no,
low
yeah,
key.
look at that. I mean, one of us did move,
Yeah,
and we
but-
still see him
yeah,
twice a
he's
fucking
still here.
week. So yeah, shout outs. Welcome to the Joystick Show's 5-year anniversary, episode 250. Right off the bat, if you want to go ahead and help El Boyos, feel free to subscribe to Team Joystick, and you can go ahead and like this episode because it'd make us feel nice and dandy. This is gonna be I don't want to say too much, and then next week's episode comes and it's not everything I wished it were because I'm a perfectionist and yada yada yada. But we're sort of hoping that episode 250 is not only a celebratory episode but also kind of like the quote unquote last episode of the old Joystick Show. So next week we should be able to do some cooler new things, some newer graphics. And I'll soft announce it now, but there'll be a bigger announcement next week about it. We're officially going to be moving the Joystick Show onto audio platforms with Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So stay tuned for that, starting with episode 251. All right, nice. Fantastic. We took off last week because we wanted to make sure that everybody was here to celebrate our 5-year anniversary. It wasn't just a regular week of not doing the podcast. It was because these two were actually technically out of the country because Florida shouldn't even be a part of the country in my opinion.
It isn't. But
everybody was kind of spread out. Me and Dylan met up for a couple days, went to the beach, did some man stuff, and that's the preface going into 250.
Me and Bobby weren't on that PTO vacation vibe.
Hell yeah. It's pretty dope though. That being said, there's lots to talk about. I mean, we could probably jump it over to one of you guys since you guys had a whole little vacation going on. So
you go, Jerry.
Cool. I mean, I left the DR for 10 days. It was pretty fun. Did a lot of touristy stuff with my family and stuff like that, and stayed at my new house over there. I stayed at my dad's house.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so it was just a lot of very vacation vibes. Went to a couple resorts and stuff.
Is your DR house sicker than your United States house?
For sure.
Oh,
I was about to ask, is it more spacious?
Yeah, because it's my house here is 2 family, and over there it's just 1 family, upstairs, downstairs, a bunch of bedrooms and whatnot. And yeah.
Do you ride horses in DR? Have you ridden a horse?
This time.
Not this time.
I want to ride a horse.
It was cool. Riding a horse is actually cool, I would say.
Found out your dad tends to chickens.
Yeah, he has chickens over there.
That's a vibe,
bro.
Yeah.
That's the island life,
and land and stuff like that.
You said to be more specific. You said your dad doesn't actually.
He has a guy that.
He has a guy. He has a chicken bookie.
Oh damn! I fucking
That's my chicken guy.
Marianth's grandma in Greece
guy.
is fucking doing all the chicken stuff herself, man. I did the chicken shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta get a chicken guy.
Yeah. You gotta go in. You gotta fit in the little coop. Get the egg.
That's status.
Yeah, man. I played Minecraft.
No, I think they sleep in a tree or they rest in a tree. They just all disappear. They went in a single file line up the tree.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I saw this.
The Dominican has chickens, bro. What the fuck?
I mean, they're birds, right?
This was well-behaved fowl, bro.
Yeah, bro. But he has vegetables and trees and shit over there.
Nice. Got
Just
nice
vibing.
Lit.
Very vacation.
Orchard
So
vibes.
were you on Farmer Jerry vibes or
Not really.
man.
I was on more just lots of beach and river and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So you were on coastal Jerry vibes.
Yes.
There we go.
There you go.
California
Yacht
Jerry.
rock Jerry vibes. There we go.
Triple L, bro. Living like Larry.
Living like Jerry.
Living like
LLJ.
Jerry. That's a lot better.
LLJ minus the cool. That's what it is. All right. So shout outs. It's good to have you back.
Yeah.
You look darker than usual.
Yeah.
But that's,
Lots of
what was
outside.
to expected. Let's swing it on to somebody who doesn't look darker than usual.
I wasn't out much in Florida. It rained every day.
It's also just hot as shit out there.
Yeah.
Just go to the air conditioner and chill.
No, it rained every day in Florida to the point that it was kind of annoying. But Florida, I'm there 1 week with my mom's side of the family, and then a whole other week with my dad's side of the family. It's a lot more fun on my mother's side of the family. They're a bit more inviting, like, hey, let's do this. Let's go here. I saw this. Let's go to this park.
Because I clip that and send that to your entire dad's side.
Yeah, right?
No, now I'm going to AI your voice. Be like, I fucking hate my dad.
Honestly, Bobby, you do have enough to completely blackmail all of us.
All of us. No, yeah.
I think I have enough to make all of you be able to lip sync Lose Yourself by Eminem like they did with for that
The moment you own it.
2014.
Yeah.
That's
voice train us
wild.
all and fucking put us on a website.
Arms are heavy. Needs weed.
That's why you probably could do that. No, but we the highlight of Florida was my sister and I. We paid for my dad's ticket to go to the Disney World Hollywood Studios because he wanted to see the Star Wars section. And Tatiana went to the Star Wars section before, but this was my dad and I's first time going. And it's like you feel like you're in a Star Wars world or like a movie set. Like it was really cool to see, there were people in costumes as aliens. All the stuff has alien languages on it and stuff. My sister and my father, they made lightsabers, which is like a whole other experience, which is pretty pricey. I watched them do it. I was like, you guys can do that. I'll watch and I'll play around with it when you guys are not home. We're swinging that shit around. But it was cool. You could throw up some pictures of it. I have or took of it right there. Boom. We tried blue milk. There was like they were promoting this like, oh, we get it, and they had images of like getting it from like this alien cow or anything.
Milk.
That's what I was calling it. It was like glilk. It was like blue milk and green milk, and it was like it's a frozen like nice treat. And when you look in what they have, it's literally like a Slurpee, like the Slurpee machines at 7-Eleven, like swirling in the back. So I'm like, oh, it's a blue Slurpee, and they make it look like.
I want to have colored milk.
In a hot day, I did not want to drink milk.
Hell yeah!
I was like,
milk,
that does
some
not
roller
sound,
coasters.
That does not
that's
sound.
a vibe.
Milk was a
Also,
good
I don't know why
choice.
my brain went here, but when you were saying all the alien signage stuff, it just feels like if you were like a perv that got caught in like the women's bathroom at the Star Wars section, you'd be like, I don't fucking know what the sign said, bro. What's this, man?
What is this?
I don't got a glork. I don't know what the fuck a glork is, bro.
I think this is your fault. If anything, this is your fault for designing it this way.
I think it's your fault and you should let me in another girl's bathroom.
Bobby, how is that unironically like the funniest bit you've come up with is the guy who's lost in the Star Wars section at Disney World.
Guy who
They,
goes-
he's like reading the language like
Guy who
Glorian.
who goes to Epcot and sneaks into every female bathroom because he only speaks English. He's like, I don't know fucking what a Bono is, bro. What the fuck? I don't know. We listen to YouTube.
Which one? They had in the Star Wars section, it was a bar, and I was like you had
cantina.
Yeah, a cantina, and you had to show the ID, and I was like, what the hell in Disney World? Like literally just a bar cantina in the middle of the park. And it's made to look like you're in an alien. Like it also gave me Guardians of the Galaxy vibes, just because of the aesthetic, everything. There was a DJ that was like a robot, like this animatronic. All the drinks are super colorful and bright. There's the tables that they have are all like light based, so any drink that gets put on the table is like beaming. So it looks really cool, like on the table. Really dope vibes. Like if you're a Star Wars fan or just like the idea of space and what is it like to be in space, whether it be Star Trek, Guardians of the Galaxy, Star Wars, I feel like check that place out. It was really dope.
Fair.
What was not dope is we were in like different piers because my mother's side of the family is inviting us to go everywhere, and they sell a lot of alligator Alcatraz merch in Florida.
Not fire.
Yeah, that wasn't fire. Like my sister saw that and was like, fuck this place. Like any store that's like comfortable just being like, hey, alligator Alcatraz, or like trying to profit off of like, this is cool, right? She was like, I'm not giving this place business.
I don't know. Like, my whole spiel with that is that's just Florida. Like, Florida's always been like that. Like, I get it. I don't disagree with it. But Florida's been selling rest in piss shirts since I was like 8 years old. It's just some random like troublesome person dies.
I remember like back in the day, like even like Florida all the way up to Wildwood, Cape May, New Jersey, with like the Obama's a terrorist shirts and all this shit. Like,
I'm glad I never saw shit like that.
I mean that was just that's what they do.
It's Florida, man.
And it's usually like all those like beachfront towns, like fucking
it's always
it's like fucking what's this place in Maryland?
Ocean City, Myrtle Beach, all those. A lot of New Jersey, but that's just New Jersey.
Is it the salt water?
Maybe
they just smell the salt water.
I
just hate.
Honestly, considering how right wing Rockaway is, it might be the beach town.
Is it crazy that I suddenly want to go back to both Ocean City and Myrtle Beach? Good times,
bro. My memories of Wildwood and Ocean City are like so high for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure if I went back, I'd be like, what the fuck is this? Like, why would I want to go here? It's like, oh, do you want to go to a mall on the boardwalk? It's like, not really.
Lit. Fucking yeah. So happy to have you guys back. Glad you guys survived the heat.
Yeah, word.
And Dylan and I didn't go anywhere, but I did watch a lot of movies. And if you watch the Joystick Show, you know I watch a lot of movies and I review a lot of movies.
Oh, so I know where this is going.
Basically, I had to like make a decision about what movie I wanted to review because I saw 3 films that all just came out, and I was like, man, how am I gonna pick what movie to review? So I'm doing the sensible thing, and I'm reviewing all 3 of them. We're just gonna go through them as fast as possible in order of release.
You want me to time you?
No. I'm timing myself.
Yeah, right? I believe you. And
then I'll leave my scores for the end, and you'll see why. I watched Fantastic Four: The First Steps. I think you also saw it. By the way, all of these reviews will be spoiler free. Just to cut through it pretty quick, I gotta be real. If you've watched the podcast before, I was expecting to be severely underwhelmed with Fantastic Four, and it caught me by surprise. Definitely one of Marvel's better films as of recent. It has a really cool perspective on space exploration and space travel that I think is really fresh for Marvel and really fresh for filmmaking in general. So that was really exciting to watch.
Friggity fresh.
And the score, just being real, on par with that of Superman. It was really that good. I think if there's any criticisms to have, it might actually be of the individual members of the team themselves. I think the Storms were very strong characters, Sue and Johnny. People were kind of on the fence about the Thing. They decided to go with a more kind of like timid version of him who's not as like clobbering time. He's more just kind of like, they really try to hammer down that humanistic quality to him, that he's not just a pile of rocks. He's a man under all of that, right? A bit of a softer version. I think that one's more up to, it's more subjective. For me, I didn't mind it. I actually thought it was kind of cool. My biggest criticism would probably be Pedro Pascal's Reed Richards. Very milquetoast, just like super. If the Thing is timid, it seems like Reed Richards doesn't even practically speak. He's very like nervous the whole time about the situation, and he's trying to find like the biggest scientific or the best mathematical answer. That being said, it just comes across as a little too nerdy for me, which, to be fair, he is technically scientist supreme or whatever.
I feel like that should be a study in movies, like the nerdification of the character. It's like, just because the guy is a scientist or like a statistician doesn't mean he's got to be a nerd with glasses or like a nerd who's like shaking and shy.
And I did some like research, and apparently there was some inner conflicts where like apparently Pedro Pascal wanted to do a different take on the character, but Marvel wasn't necessarily letting him. So like apparently he wanted to do like a mid-Atlantic, like, hey, I'm Mr. Fantastic, or some stupid accent, but because it kind of fits that universe, so to speak. So that being said, definitely beat my expectations. It ended up being a good movie. So if you haven't seen Fantastic Four, go check it out. It's a good watch. The next movie I watched, which actually came out the same day, but I didn't have to go to the movies to watch, it was Happy Gilmore 2. If you know me, that's just like top 5 favorite comedy movies of all time is the original Happy Gilmore. So I was very excited for this one.
Classic.
I think similarly to Fantastic Four, I was expecting to be underwhelmed, but more so in that sense of like when you reboot something like this or you make a sequel after so long, you kind of expect them to kind of tarnish what it once was. But I was actually genuinely surprised with how serious they decided to take this film.
Everyone says it's great.
It's like I was very much expecting it to kind of fall into that realm of the more like dumb Adam Sandler movies that we've seen of recency, right? But no, it like they really keep the plot pretty, I won't say serious, but it's like there's emotional depth to it. Like there's a reason he's coming back to it. There's a whole like obstacles he's faced getting to this point. They treat the golf very up into a point. They treat the golf very seriously, but then the golf gets a little wacky. But I think it's necessary for the film. But needless to say, it was a really good movie. I enjoyed it a lot. And interestingly enough, directed by Kyle Newacek from Workaholics. So shout outs to Kyle. Ooh. Last but not least, I watched The Naked Gun with Liam Neeson twice, actually. I watched it Thursday by myself, and then in a spontaneous move, I got Jose to come watch it with me yesterday at midnight. And we brought Jerry along for the ride. So the three of us went to go watch The Naked Gun. This movie is getting some great positive reviews everywhere. I think it's sitting at like a 90% critically on Rotten Tomatoes, 88% audience score. Best way I could describe it, one of the stupidest movies I've ever seen in my life. In the best way possible. We're in this weird phase where we're starting to get like, we got the Naked Gun reboot. We're about to get, this is Spinal Tap 2. We're going to get Spaceballs 2.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like for a while, comedies had to be like this like weird thing for like a few years. Like we even saw like the 2000s comedy was like such like a thing, and even if it's like better now because these are 90s comedies, which are like even like what
stupider.
Yeah, but better.
Yeah,
but I mean, I'll take a reboot of one of the classics over like a Road Trip or a Scary Movie or any of those.
What's funny about that is I actually did a little bit of research and found out that they tried to make a Naked Gun reboot twice. The first time they tried to make it was when Leslie Nielsen was still alive, and they were going to make a film where he's like essentially passing the torch down to a new team of the police squad members or whatever. But the reason that one got messed up is because the screenwriter initially wanted Leslie Nielsen's character. Wow, their names are really similar.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's why he was chosen.
Yeah, the screenwriter really wanted Leslie Nielsen's character to be more of like a main character who's like guiding the characters through their, new evolution. But apparently the studio wanted them to cut Leslie Nielsen's part down to like a cameo for budgetary reasons. So the screenwriter was like, "Nah, fuck that, I'm not doing that," and like canceled the project. And the second time they tried to do it, it was going to be written by Thomas Lennon with Ed Helms playing a new version of Frank Drebin.
Oh, so like the Vacation reboot, but with
people were basically, they said like it wasn't even going to be like what The Naked Gun was. It was just kind of be a reboot, and it was just going to be like a police comedy without like all the stupid jokes and stuff. But it's like that's what The Naked Gun is.
The Naked Gun is very much in that like top secret airplane.
Yeah, you take away the jokes and it's just a cop. It's not even a story. It's just a cop. So that being said, the reboot is fantastic. It's absolutely hilarious. The jokes per minute are insane. Directed by Akiva Schaffer of The Lonely Island. Produced by Seth MacFarlane from Family Guy. Written by Alex Sulkin from Family Guy. So the jokes are just fucking dumb. The plot is literally the plot to the first Kingsman movie. Not even a joke. There's a device that sends brainwaves, makes people go crazy. They kill each other. The people who survive get to live, and the rich people live in bunkers. It's Kingsman. That's literally the plot of the movie. And if I had to say a couple of my favorite jokes, just in a mini spoiler, but some of my faves, there's a whole weird part in the middle of the movie where like Frank Drebin gets a 2-week suspension. So for the 2-week suspension, he and Pamela Anderson's character have like a winter getaway where they like play with a book of enchanted spells, and then they like make a snowman come to life, Frosty the Snowman style, and then they have a threesome with the snowman, and then the snowman gets jealous, so the snowman tries to kill him, and it turns into like a horror like slasher film.
Oh, that's incredible.
And right as he's about to kill Liam Neeson, Pamela Anderson like decapitates the snowman with a katana. has nothing to do with the plot of the movie. It's like 8 minutes long. It's like a movie within a movie.
I mean, if that's not the chicken fight, you know what I mean? It's literally
what it is.
Yeah, that's incredible. I mean, that's like the key to movies. I mean, even like Anchorman has had like with the whole thing where he goes blind, he's raising a fucking
that's
thing.
what it reminded me
It's
of.
like what are we doing? Where the fuck's the movie? It's like where is it? It's like it's almost not meta, but it's like very like deeper level. It's like
Jose's favorite joke in the movie was there's a scene where the bad guy is talking to like his like, you know, his board of bad guys. Like, he's like a fancy business dude, and he's trying to like basically talk about how the United States was formed, and he's like, 300 years ago a group of men like us stood in a room and founded the greatest nation the world has ever known. And then one guy's like, the USA, and he's like, yeah, and he like continues talking, and he's like, but then a group of people wanted to try to invade this country and make it their own. And then the other guy's like, fish people. And Jose died. Like, even after the movie, he's like, yo, that fish people part killed him, bro. And it breaks into a tangent where like the old guys are like, with gills, you know, like they bring mermen and merwomen. And he's like, shut up. That's not what we're talking about. But my personal favorite joke,
fish people.
My personal favorite joke in the movie would probably have to go to at the end of the movie. The Leslie Nielsen's character, or not Leslie Nielsen, Liam Neeson's character is face to face with the villain, and they're having the whole traditional like we're not so different, you and I kind of talk or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's a cross cut, so it cuts between Liam and the villain, and then out of nowhere, when it cuts back to Liam, instead of Liam Neeson, it's Dave Bautista in Liam Neeson's outfit. But it's like he's still going on. He's like, you don't understand. You gotta stop this. And then like halfway through his line, you hear like a flush, and Liam Neeson comes like closing his pants. He's like, oh, thanks, Dave. I really appreciate it. He's like, are you sure? I could have done a couple more lines. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. He's like, okay, yeah. And then he goes away, and then they start talking again, and then real quick they get cut off because the crowd, who's like crazy, starts attacking Dave Bautista, and he's like, I'm not even in this movie, no. Like the whole shit is fucking stupid. And that being said, I said I would say my scores at the end, and it's because I would give the exact same score to all three movies. It's just, it was a good July of 8.5. So shout outs to Fantastic Four, The First Steps, Happy Gilmore 2, and The Naked Gun. Great movies. Go check them out.
How was Bad Bunny and Happy Gilmore 2?
He was good. I was expecting him to have way less of a role than he did, but he actually had a bigger role.
I noticed there's a lot of scenes of him in the trailers, and most movies he's in is just like he's here and then he's gone.
I mean, it's a very stereotypical portrayal, but I mean, my whole thing with that is like, if you're gonna get mad at it, shut up, because like he said yes to it and he's the one doing it. So it's like whatever. But the whole spiel is he basically plays like his like super Hispanic caddy. His whole dream is he just wants to open a restaurant. He's like, I want to open a restaurant. Oh, and that's the other thing. It's like whenever somebody needs help, he like rushes in to help, but the only thing he knows how to do is he's like, do you want breadsticks? You want a glass of water? You want a tablecloth? He only knows how to be a restaurant waiter. Yeah, that's all he knows how to do. But yeah, no, shout outs. 8.5s all around the board. And that's all I have to say about that.
Dope.
What's up with you, Dill? Nice. What you got?
Nice. I've escaped the caves.
Yay!
You know, I'm getting ready for my my element of 2 weeks where I move to Greece and become Greek for 2 weeks. So
nice.
I'm bringing myself through the ringer every day. I do an hour of Greek lessons, like talking. And I do an hour of bouzouki playing.
Hey.
And I'm getting good.
Could you visit the Poseidon statue for me?
Where is that?
Isn't that there's somewhere?
Never heard of this.
No.
There's a Poseidon statue.
Are you talking about the Colossus that's no longer there?
I don't know.
One of the 7 ancient wonders of the world.
I don't know. There's like an actual statue that's like in the water somewhere there.
Oh.
It says there's several. I don't know. I think we're going off on a weird tangent here.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I can do that for you. I'm gonna take a photo of something that looks like the Poseidon statue, and I'm gonna take it.
It's like get the miniature ones at the store.
It's literally.
Dylan's just gonna take a picture with a Greek dude who's like half in water at the beach. It's like,
there you go.
It's like a fat
there you
dude.
go, Joey.
But yeah, I mean, I've been like really craving it, like the food, I don't know. It's relaxing. You know?
Word.
I've never seen like, and also just like Greek people are so like they're just like a fun group of people. I've never seen someone with like have 3 jobs and also be mad fucking relaxed and chill. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah, but it's like.
Sorry, quick tangent. I believe the statue you're talking about is the statue of Poseidon in Spain, and I'll throw a picture up because that shit is badass. Low-key. It's like in the middle of the fucking beach of the ocean.
Okay, so Joey, I am going. My honeymoon will probably be Portugal and Spain.
Yeah,
so I will.
He will be able to get.
I will be able. I will somehow
bring the statue back.
I don't think I can do that. That's international law. I have it. This. I'll bring you. I will bring you back a piece of the Rock of Gibraltar. Deep fucking cut. But yeah, I mean, I would love to just introduce the culture to you guys in some way. So I don't know if you guys are going to come to like a future Thanksgiving or we go to Greece at some point.
Well, at my barbecue that we had weeks ago, Marianti. Well, actually, I should rephrase that. Jose invited himself to Easter at Marianti's house, and then Marianti then invited us to Easter.
Yes. So when it comes around, you guys are probably going to be very welcome.
I'm down. I'll try some lamb or goat or whatever you call it.
Especially now that it's like my cooking, I'm gonna take that shit so fucking serious, bro. I still have to learn how to I'm not good at like the sewing the stomach thingy, but
that sounds disgusting.
Well, that's what you do. Like when you cook like a chicken or like a whole animal, you put all the spices in the animal.
I don't like that.
Well, that's where the flavor comes from, because if it'll get dry if it's just like sitting there for like hours.
I know, but I still don't like it.
All right.
That's just me thing.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I'm living the Greek lifestyle, and I would love to, welcome you guys in.
Yeah, you gotta, you know what you have to do? You have to bring your bouzouki. You have to play a live song on the podcast for us. The first time we've ever had live music.
I will do that. I will actually. I can.
You could play like a couple bouzouki chords, or you could do a bouzouki lesson with Dylan. That whole little segment right there. You can show us the instrument.
Honestly, I am actually gonna start doing that. It's just like I've most
just been an
niche
idea machine lately.
Yes, Bob, but it's also like the most niche, like
instrument,
barely popular. I'm gonna be.
You seem to forget that niche does better than whatever the fuck we've been doing for 15 years. We've just been trying to do everything. So
you're 100% right. I will be teaching fat Greek men how to play bouzouki. If any of you guys want to learn,
guys,
bring the bazooka.
It's the new Team Joystick mission statement right there. The bazooka.
I mean, it does sound like that. But what does help with Greek though is that like everything is like Greek is like one of the oldest languages, right? It's like 3,000 plus years old, right? So it's like all of the words are like shit in words. They're all like stuff from like for example, foot is podi. Podi or
like
podiatry. Every word is like that. So it's like if you really think about it, the words aren't that hard.
Well, it's weird because a lot of even American, or not American, what I'm talking about, a lot of English words have like Greek prefixes or Greek suffixes.
Yes, exactly.
So.
Yeah. So it's not like Spanish where it's like a lot of one for ones, but it will be like I've heard this before, and then you can kind of like link it in your head.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's kind of funny too. It's like when you learn even some of a romantic language and you go to another one, you're like, oh, I kind of know what that is.
Oh, it's like Italian is like actually so like Italian made me better at Spanish when I took Italian classes, because I'm like, wait a minute.
That's kind of the same.
Italian is just girly Spanish. That's all it is.
It's more fun. There's a lot of
Spanish is already kind of girly.
Yes, but I don't know. The thing about Italian and a lot of the Mediterranean countries is that they're on the Mediterranean. So they have a lot of African and Middle Eastern influence. So the language is a lot more like clicky and there's a lot of those kind of sounds. Like the amount of words in Greek where I'm like, it's like, because it's like you really gotta get deep in the, the English isn't really like that. English is very like front of the mouth.
Yeah. Right.
Every word in English is very like, everything's like,
Fire. What's the coolest language?
Coolest?
It's probably a dead one.
I think it's Russian.
One that actually is it's not one of the, it's considered one of the easier languages, but it's like Malay or Indonesian, because it's like the rules are like simple. But I would say like, I don't know, any of the ones with like weird, like to have its own lettering system is like fucking crazy. Like have you guys ever seen like Thai written out? No. Like in Thailand, put it up on screen. It's like fucking
Like a backwards 3.
Well, yeah, it's like it's squiggly. It's like, you know,
Looks like Arabic.
it's it's symbols. It's like, what the fuck am I even looking at? You know, it's like if you made up an alien language and put it on a thingy.
I mean, I might just be racist, but that's what every Asian language looks like written out to me, to be honest. So,
Well, I mean, that
They don't
makes
like the
that makes.
labels,
I mean, it
normal
kind
letters.
of makes a lot. It makes sense, but it's like, what
like
the
you
fuck
could
are we
show me like the Mandarin alphabet and like Japanese kanji, and I will just think they're the exact same language. Like I think the ones that look like houses are the Chinese ones, but then after that,
Yes.
nothing.
And if you see circles, it's Korean.
Yeah. He's not wrong. You
Yeah.
see.
Easy.
That's how we see.
And are we? I think we're just talking about fucking words, bro. Like, let's get the linguistics.
Listen,
and
I've just been fucking-
What is it? No, not ophthalmology. Is that right?
I've been streaming like every day for the past like 2 and almost 3 weeks at this point, and every day I do my dailies, and those dailies are making me look at a lot of words and a lot of countries and a lot of numbers. It's just a lot of weird fucking useless trivia in my head lately, but I like it. It's fun.
Yo,
I'm the same way. I'm
Bro,
like,
now I know.
I'm too fun facted out now. I'm too powerful. Like I have to not. I literally show up places and I don't talk because I'm just gonna be like.
How about I throw a geography question for Dylan? Dylan,
Okay.
what country has the most islands in the world?
Oh, that's
Has like 250,000 islands.
Canada.
That's number 5. Oh, damn! Got your ass.
Nice. What is it?
Sweden.
That makes sense. Yep.
I had no idea. I guess
Yep.
when I was on stream, I incorrectly was like Indonesia, that whole fucking country.
Oh my
spots, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
I think it was Sweden, Norway.
I thought Canada just because it's so big and all up the
Yeah.
top. It's all
Sweden, Norway, something.
because it's like canyons. It's all like glaciered
Yeah.
out. So it's like everything.
The top 3 were like those 3. It was Sweden, Norway, and then Denmark. And
Yeah.
then the next 2 were Japan and Canada. See, I was going into it like landmass, like the bigger the country, the more potential for islands.
Yeah, but then like Canada's got the biggest fucking islands. Yeah.
But I didn't know. But now I know. So shout outs. Learning. Who'd have thought?
Whatchamacallit? I'm learning.
You gaming?
Yeah, I'm actually learning about all these historic wars through this new game I'm playing called Holdfast.
Yeah, so hold on. Let me bring that up real quick. So yesterday I'm hanging out with Jose in my room, and we're like literally talking about streaming. And then I go down and I let me back it up 1 second real quick.
Set this up, yeah.
Yesterday, Joey and I were playing a little bit of Marvel Rivals on stream. It was cool. We were both streaming at the same time. And this guy hopped in Joey's chat named Wilson the Goat. And I've been streaming for a decent amount of time now, enough to know when like scammers come into your chat. And they always kind of ask the same question at the start. They're always like with their broken English. They're like, what your favorite game, you know? What game you like to play? And I'm just like, I'll entertain it. I'm like, you know, this, Melee, whatever. And then, you know.
Damn, back in the day, I would just ban those fuck. I'd be like, I'd literally get in the chat.
They ask a couple questions, and then eventually they're like, you know, what is it? You want to check out my art? I'm an artist.
I'm a graphic designer. I can help you get more views.
So what's actually mad funny about this is before the guy even talked, Joey jumped the gun. You were like, yeah, just, you know, real quick, if you're in here to like sell me anything or something, I'm not really like looking for it. Just want to let you know. And then the guy was even like, oh, no, that's not what I do. And Joey
He's like, I'm not a bot.
Yeah, and Joey was like, oh, okay, my fault, man. Sorry if I jumped the gun then, whatever. But then sure enough, he's like, oh, but if you want to check out my art, you should. You want I give you my Discord, my Instagram, whatever. But then, like, you know, Joey's too nice. So you're just like, no, I appreciate it, but no. Like, no.
I said, I'll do my research another time.
Yeah, another time. And eventually I just lost it. And I was like, Wilson, he's not going to look at your fucking art. It's not, that's it. It's not, go away. That's it. It's over. But holy shit. And then that being said, I was telling Jose that story about your stream. And then in that, I was like, oh shit, look, Joey's streaming. And I clicked on it and immediately went, what the fuck is Joey playing? So go ahead. What the hell is
explain
this?
this
I'm
shit.
actually wondering when you joined now. It's a historic game where it's 150 versus 150. And it's like capture the flag, like dominations.
Oh, okay. I think
And
I've heard about this.
it's like you could choose which team you want to be, whether it be UK, whether it be Italy, Russia, or Indonesia. So many like different places. But what I've learned about this community, because this game has been on PC for years, it just got on PlayStation this year, is that everyone role plays in this game. Like, it's not just like everyone's like game mode. All right, everyone hit push to B. Everyone put no. It's not that. whatever side they chose, they're putting the most stereotypical like accent ever, and it's become really funny.
Bro, I thought Joey was
great.
Napoleon Bonaparte at one point.
great.
Like, he was really selling it. It was good.
I was a Frenchman. I was an Italian. Like, mad stereotypical. We're like, I'm running with the flag, and I hear someone being like, "Mamma mia!" Like people like
Bro, I'm
fighting.
fucking dying because Joey's in like the middle of this like 19 or not even like 1800s war, and then Joey like fires a shot. And he's like, "Oh, retreat!" And he comes back, and it takes him like 30 seconds to fucking reload one shot. It's not like a quick reload. It's like historically accurate. And then he comes back, and he's like, "Ah, fuck! I missed one more time." He's gonna like run back. This is stupid as fucking shit.
It's you see like how people are playing, they're legit making lines, and I'm like, this is actually, it's not even a strategy, like it's a strategy for that game, but they're making lines and ducking, and they're like, all right, first line fire, you see second line fire, and I'm like, this is cool. You can move tanks, people are pushing tanks and stuff, and like I said, like I think the role-playing aspect of it just makes the game a million times more fun. There's not a single person that's like, guys, let's push B. Like, guys, let's go.
I don't think you can do that.
That's not
like
what
I
the
feel
game
like
is for.
I feel like the people who do that like wouldn't like the game.
Yeah.
Like I feel like people who are like aren't into that, they'd pick up the game and be like, nah. Whereas someone who's into that, they just be like, okay, yeah, fucking lock in.
This is a community for me.
Yeah, I had fun with the game. I think I spent a little too much on it because I paid for the deluxe version, I thought, and it was like, no, that's the deluxe upgrade. So you got to go back and actually get the actual version. And I was like,
The gun
all
reloads
right.
in 20 seconds.
yeah, fucking. But it's a game that I'll be trying out a few more times. Catch me on my next stream where I just buy more stereotypical things to wear, like a chef hat, French beret, and just as I play it. I don't know, but it's cool. I like it.
Fire.
Dope.
You want to talk about your card games?
I mean, we've all been playing these card games except for Joey, I think.
I mean,
What card games?
I mean, it's Joey. I don't know if you know, but video games are not cool anymore. Shooting,
Roguelike Deckbuilders.
yeah. So shooting a gun, platforming, action adventure games, horror games, first person, third person.
You know what's way cooler
Throw
than
it
that?
all out.
You know what's actually way cooler than that? Picking up a card that says shoot a gun.
Yeah,
That's fucking
that's
cool.
even better. And even better, don't even have a game. Have it be like a word mobile game, and it'll be even better. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that.
I mean, we've already gotten
Yeah.
the wordplay. But yes, what have you been playing?
this is just the year of card games, man. I've been playing more Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire 2's coming out.
Yep.
Bobby and Dylan were just putting me on wordplay. It's like a Scrabble, but as a roguelike.
Yeah,
kinda.
Scrabble roguelike.
you had a bit of a little Balatro resurgence a couple months ago.
Some more.
That's what I thought you
Balatro.
guys were talking about, Balatro.
What else?
Yeah, Balatro's still hype, but it's like the hype's died down because it's like they don't. The game's the game.
Bro, talk about
Right.
the game that you referred to as the biggest demo you've ever played.
Shroom and Gloom.
Yes,
bro.
I've heard. Yes, I've seen this.
It's
game.
like a whole game on its own.
That
Like
shit, it's so sick.
I haven't played the demo this much since like demos were on discs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When you got them at Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Your
But
friend gave it to
It's
you.
also like like a roguelike card game. It's kind of like Inscription 2 where it's like kind of like a vibe. Like it's not like a flat background like on a table. It's like kind of like story driven sort of. But yeah, just been playing a lot of that. I don't know. Kind of sweaty FPS'd out.
Yeah. I'm not. That's all I've been playing lately, but yeah.
There's a card game, Magic the Gathering. They just released like a Spider-Man deck that you can build, and it piqued my interest because of that. Low-key, I'm like, damn, am I gonna learn how to play Magic because
It's
I
not
can have
even a video game.
I think they have a game. I think a lot of people in my job still play Magic.
you know?
Yeah, like the physical version.
Yeah, the people are being out like these like mythical creatures, and I'm like, Spider-Man kills you. Spider-Man, he kills you.
So
No, honestly, like I checked out so hard as soon as you said Magic the Gathering. Like, I don't know what it is, but like that kind of energy is like I don't know. It's bad.
So you're telling me we're never gonna have like a D&D
No.
show here?
Bobby, I would not be your friend anymore
Where
if
Jose
you had
is
it.
the dungeon master.
If you honestly, if Jose was the dungeon master,
it's like you walk into a 7-Eleven. they don't have the yellow vitamin water.
yeah.
Roll
Do
for
you
accuracy.
get the red one, or do you just pick XXX? No, it's like I don't know what it is, but there's like first off, it's like there's this huge focus on like the rules and stuff, and I feel like if Jose was the guy, he wouldn't follow any of the fucking rules, and it would make the game 1,000 times better.
You just got covered in piss. There's nothing you can do about it.
That's it.
Oh, you rolled a 20? 20 piss. That's it.
Oh, now you gotta stand outside. wait.
It's not even part of the game.
Go ahead.
I am the dungeon master.
Like that's how it should be, but no, it's like this thing where you gotta follow the rules, and there's like 8 different die and all this shit. Like no, it's keep it simple. Card game, keep table games like fucking simple. You know what I mean? Have like a fun card game, right? Poker, dominoes, trivia. Keep it simple. People don't want
You
to
gotta
be
throw
fucking
one
locked
strategy in there though. I'm missing strategy games. We don't play enough strategy games. I'm trying to get like
I got a game we could
I want to
play.
get like Catan or some shit.
like Risk.
Fucking-
Risk it, yeah, exactly. They're
not big
not.
into
A lot
Risk.
of them aren't good. Like
I like Catan though.
I got a good one.
I don't know
It's
that
about
one.
it's the Warhammer game series. The we're all taking control of like these little soldiers, and aliens keep coming out, and
But
we have
that's
this.
the one you said is like it's co-op, right?
Yeah,
Fuck that. No, I'm trying to beat you guys and stuff.
damn man,
we're
we're
gonna
trying to work together to beat.
Bro, we
the
gotta play
cards.
Boss Monster too.
Actually, if
it's on a
anybody-
table. What do you mean we're working together? It's like no. The whole point is that
No,
you're supposed.
because the enemies keep coming
They're
out.
not
and you
real.
have
It's
to
a
roll-
fucking board game. It's not an enemy.
You gotta roll
It's a
the
fucking piece of
die
little
to see if you
tile.
win.
Guys, I'm so sorry if the audio peaks.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have had an energy drink. Oh my god.
Yeah, we're
No, please have more every time.
every time we do the show now.
This is great energy. No, it was the last thing I was just gonna say. It was fucking. If I can even think about it, holy crap! Hold on, reverse. We were talking about I was gonna say you'd actually. I think if anybody would be into it, it'd be you. Catan is like I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it's like civilization based. So it's like you harvest crops and trade currency, but the whole point is like you're trying to get the whole thing. So it's kind of like Monopoly in the sense that like people get
It's like
kicked
Civ
off,
mixed
but
with
it's-
Monopoly. Yeah.
yeah, it's like Monopoly, but instead of like bank stuff, it's more like everything. It's
I
like
see.
city building, whatever. But it's dope.
It's like geopolitics.
it's
would be the
considered
word.
like top 10 board game. It's that famous. Everybody plays it. But yeah, shout outs. Anyway, we did it. Woo! Yeah.
That's a podcast, guys.
250. Let's go ahead and talk about the jams, the yams, the bams, the slams. And next week we will have our volume 4s prepared.
Yes, we gotta build that shit.
We're gonna go ahead and list off 12 to 15 of our favorite AMs from the last year. It should be fun.
I will go first, maybe.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah. So I kept like wanting to pick songs, but it was just like artists I've already picked, or even songs I've already made yams. I was like, wait, I already made this a yam. Three Doors Down, even, throw it out there. But I'm going with Pressure by Jigitz.
Jigitz.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pressure.
It's like think like girly EDM kind of. Like I don't know how else to describe, but like
I think I'd vibe with
imagine like girly EDM like at like one of those festivals, but then made by like Fred again, like one of those like actual good guys. But yeah, good song.
Cool.
My slam goes to a song I discovered on my Discover Weekly. It's called Letterman by The Story So Far. I'm familiar with the band, but I haven't really followed them in a while, and this is a fairly new song from them. And I vibe with it. It's cool.
And that's the story so far?
That's the story so far.
Cool.
Dope. Jose told me about the new Freddie Gibbs album, so I was gonna pick a song off there because it's a pretty vibey album. It's produced by the Alchemist. I'm gonna go with the song called Shangri-La. But lots of Freddie Gibbs.
I like
has a lot of-
1995. That one's mine.
Yeah, that's the first song I think.
Yeah. The videos of
1995. I can already imagine Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah.
I can already imagine the song.
Shout out to Freddie Gibbs. Fucking
Freddie Tips.
I've finished a fucking hurdle and a half on stream. I platinum Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4, which was probably one of the more grueling platinums I've ever gotten in my life, for sure. It's definitely up there with like pre-sequel and all those crazy ones, but got through it. I think in total it took me like 100 something hours, but Shout outs to a song off the playlist on that song or on that game called Head by Jeff Rosenstock. It's just a really fun, fast, hyper, angry punk song. So shout outs.
What game was this?
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. It was don't get me wrong, it was a fun game, but to platinum it, you literally had to beat. Not only do you have to beat the game, you had to 100% the game with like 29 different skaters. So and it takes about 90 minutes to do one if you're lucky. So was not super fun. But shout outs, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. You guys are super cool. Look at you hanging out by your computer.
That's pretty dope of you.
Your laptop or phone or
device. Yeah, you know, whatever thing has a screen
hologram.
What were you doing while we were talking?
YouTube. Yeah, don't answer that. I don't actually want to know that. Next week you can listen to us. That's a new thing, bro. You can take a shower. That actually don't do that either. But the point is, you'll be able to listen to us in a way never before heard. I don't know where I'm going with this. What's actually
I got the vibe.
Spotify actually allows us to post the videos too. So
yeah, you can.
We'll have the video podcast on Spotify, but if you don't want to watch the video, get this. You could turn off your phone, or not turn off the phone, but you could put your phone on rest and still hear our voices. Isn't that crazy?
That's fucking wild.
And then when we do a segment, you could watch the video and follow along. But anyways, there's going to be some new stuff coming along. Get ready for that. I'm in the middle of editing we're just going to say it. I'm in the middle of editing a Let's Play MLB video that looks pretty cool.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bob.
I know you're sorry to
sorry,
me
Bobby.
because of what happened in the
sorry,
video,
Bobby.
but you shouldn't say sorry to the audience.
I'm sure you're making it very good.
But stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for lots more coming from Team Joystick. Go ahead and check out Joey's streams. Go ahead and check out my streams. And from all of us, fucking,